to the park, a new adventure game by I don't know, and I don't even know if it is an adventure game. So walk and talk, right? Horror themed, something like that. So I just messed around with the settings, and now I'm hoping that everything runs smooth. So let's try a new game here. Great warning. The park. Oh, so it's from Fun Camp.
In my heart and mind, I always return to Atlantic Island Park.
Where's Mr. Bear?
I haven't seen Mr. Bear, Callum.
What? Mr. Bear.
Stay in the car. I'll go and ask information.
Alright, so I'll take control now. So first off, I need to take the sensitivity a bit down, I think, and maybe put on some subtitles where we can do that. Settings, audio, enable subtitles. Right. Oh, that was much better. That's more smooth now. So he lost his bear? Or? Oh. Nice atmosphere. Great place.
Attention patrons, the park is now closed.
Closed, okay.
Please make your way to the car park at your earliest convenience. Employees prepare the park for shutdown.
Oh, okay. Examine plague.
Callum was born the day this place opened. This is his favorite place in the world.
A tribute to the untamed heart of Solomon Island and the people who used their talents to bring the dreams of Nathaniel Winter to life. In this park, be a place where joy and laughter are gathered and used to inflict all of those who follow after. Dedicated this first day of May 1967 in James B. Longley. Alright. Oh, there's some down here.
What?
Hey, Lorraine. Lorraine! Don't blame yourself, Lorraine. People lose things all the time. Take a deep breath. Think about the last place you saw your son's teddy bear. Hey, stop! I think your boy just ran into the park. I'll unlock the gates for you.
Nej, ikke sådan helt verdens. Kan man ikke streame det, eller?
Man kan så komme ind på det. Altså, den er så langsom, at komme ind på det.
Men så prøv den anden konsol. Right. So he just...
Wait up there for Mommy, Callum!
Over here.
So he just ran inside. What an asshole.
Callum, I told you to wait in the car!
Over here.
Over here.
Wait for Mommy, Callum!
Catch me, Mommy.
Goddamn stupid child.
There's something special about the entrance to an amusement park. A line drawn between the real world and the world of whimsy within. On this side, the apathy of our everyday lives. And on the other, anything we might dare to dream. It's no wonder Callum ran back inside. I wouldn't want to leave either.
Attention employees, the park is now closed. Have a safe journey home.
Callum, I told you to wait in the car!
Over here.
Yeah, I can see. Alright.
Callum, where are you going?
I can't hear him.
Wait up there for Mommy, Callum. Oh, God. The park. What happened here? Wait for Mommy!
You can't catch me.
There he is.
Callum, stay where you are!
Oh, she runs so slow.
Come back.
She just... Why doesn't she just yell at her? I would do it. Just
Stop, Callum!
a little more angry voice, maybe?
Callum, come back here right now!
Stupid child.
I think this belongs to Callum.
So he already lost his shoe. Stupid kid.
Chad the Chipmunk, huh? Just a drunk guy in a suit.
Chad the Chipmunk welcomes you to the Atlantic Island Park. Chad will be in the Daily Ice sculpting show in the following location. Blah 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 blah. Chad the Chipmunk was class. Alright, don't care about that. Handwritten note.
What's this?
Purchase the land of Solomon Island for pittance. I might add whatever Archie Henderson did to the locals, just a mention of his name had people slamming doors, unlocking shutters from the moment I arrived at the island by lawyers. This is this. I don't know. I don't know why that's shit.
I'm not playing anymore, Callum.
This way.
Callum? Where'd you go? Callum, stay where you are. Mommy needs to see you, Callum.
God damn.
Come on, Mommy.
Is he on the boat? Can I jump in? I want to jump in. Oh, right, Swan. Now we're really entering the darkness.
Near a great forest there lived a poor woodcutter, his wife and his 2 children. A boy named Hansel and a girl named Gretel. They were very poor and had very little to bite or sup. What will become of us? The woodcutter asked his wife one night. I tell you what, husband, we will take the children into the thickest part of the forest tomorrow and abandon them there. No, my wife, I cannot do that, said the man. Then we will all 4 starve, you fool.
Alan, why did you go?
Hansel and Gretel overheard their parents talking, and Gretel began to weep. Do not fret, Gretel, Hansel said. He crept out of the hut and gathered white stones from the ground to fill his pockets. The next morning, the woodcutter leads the children into the forest. Before they leave, their mother gives them a slice of bread and warns them that they will get no more food that day. Clever Hansel leaves a trail of white stones behind them as they pass into the woods. When their father leaves them, the children wait a while, then follow the trail back to their parents' house. After receiving a thorough scolding from their parents for getting lost in the woods, the children are sent to bed without any supper. Hansel tried to sneak out and collect more white stones, but found that the door was locked. Tomorrow I will take them into the woods myself, the wife told the woodcutter. In the morning, their mother gave them a slice of bread and led them deep into the forest once again. Hansel broke his bread into pieces and left a trail of breadcrumbs to lead them safely home. But hungry-eyed birds snatched up the breadcrumbs and his trail was destroyed. Abandoned by their parents and unable to find the trail home, the children wandered in the forest for 3 days. The children stumbled into a clearing with an exceedingly strange house. Its walls were made of gingerbread, and its windows were panes of clear sugar. Hansel, desperately hungry, ran forward and began to nibble on the walls. Nibble, nibble, little mouse. Who is nibbling at my house? An old woman emerged from the house, sniffing the air and peering around with cloudy eyes. Oh, you dear children, who brought you here? Just come in and stay with me. No harm will come to you. But Hansel and Gretel stayed back, for the old woman reminded them of their cruel mother. Come, children, don't be afraid. I have something for you. The old woman offered them 2 enormous lollipops. The children took them and began to eat. You see, nothing to fear here. Come inside, the old woman urged, and the children, still licking their sweets, followed. Once inside the house,
What was that?
the old woman changed. She stuffed Hansel into a cage and put Gretel to work, sweeping and cleaning her hut. Your brother will make a good mouthful, the old witch told Gretel. Once he is fattened up, I shall feast upon him. Time passed, and poor Hansel refused to eat, fearing the day that the witch would eat him. The witch, for her part, grew impatient. "Today I will cook and eat your brother, Gretel. Climb inside and light the oven." But Gretel pretended not to understand. "I do not know how. Where is the opening?" "Fool," the old witch said. "The opening is here." And she moved to show Gretel. Seizing her courage, brave Gretel gave the witch a shove, and the old crone tumbled forward into the oven. Gretel slid a large iron bolt over the door to the oven. Gretel freed her brother Hansel, and together they lit a fire beneath the oven. And though she screamed and begged, the children sat by the oven until her screams had stilled, and the witch was cooked.
Oh. Finally.
And then, because even children can't survive on sweets, they divided up the body of the old witch and ate her.
What? I don't remember it ending like that. Oh. Okay, let's get off this.
Stay where you are!
Is that the first thing she's done? Where is he?
Hansel and Gretel. I used to read it to Callum when the electricity was shut off. Those poor children. The whole world against them. The forest, the birds, the old witch, even their own parents. I used to imagine that Callum and I were the kids in that story. Not mother and son, but brother and sister, hand in hand against the unkind world. We were always hungry, looking for our own house made of candy, looking for the sweetness that could take the pain away. Hunger leads people to desperate, terrible places where the tree branches reach like claws.
It's just not gonna mention the weird ending. It was just normal for her. That's the story she used to tell Colin.
Come out, sweetie!
Another accident. This place.
Another accident. What's the first?
Callum, where did you go?
Why?
Stay where you are!
This way, Mommy.
This way what?
Hello?
Catch me, Mommy.
I can't even see him.
Callum, where did you go?
This old thing used to make the blood run to my head. Make me dizzy. The guy just snapped. Those poor kids.
It's like you have to read all the reports, but if you like want the whole story about, you should just pause if you want to read them. That one was just too loud.
Come to Mommy, Callum.
Oh, I remember this. Where are you? I can't get on while it's moving. I can't get on while it's moving.
I'll break it. Alright. This one is a good idea. Who's this guy? There's some guy standing in there. Alright, I'll end it here.